Hello there everyone, it's Lobotamy and welcome back to a bit more of the safest power generation you will ever see. Nothing goes wrong here ever. Welcome back to Lobotamy Corporation. Yeah. After a week away I thought I'd just start off with this one because, you know, it's all about mental things, so might as well do this one here. We are welcoming to the team one called ANGLER, who I've given the penitence suit, though left equipped with the riot stick standard issue. Yes, melee, but they have to get close, they've got low hit points. But honestly, I'm short on guns. The only other gun I've got is from Mr. Bird over here. That's the only long-range red weapon I've got left, so I'm holding on to that for the moment, just because of how fragile this new employee is. And we're going to get into this. I mentioned mental stuff. It's been about a week since I last did a video, and that's because, well, management. I've actually been away for a week because I actually had a little bit of time off work for the first time in a while, and I found that coincided with me feeling like really down, listening to the voices in my head saying that is this video good enough? Will you put it out? And stuff like that. And also feeling generally demotivated and not able to do much of anything or focus on much. I think because I was off work, because I'm back to work this week, and I'm actually feeling better already. I'm not even gone on my first shift yet. It's weird. But I've often referred to my mind as a rat's nest, so that's kind of what's happened there, more or less. I was also planning to try and force myself to do a stream last week, but then I realised I just wasn't in the right place for it. It's a shame, it would have been my first stream in literally years. But, well. Let's get back onto track, shall we? Let's get back onto the absolute normality of squeezing electricity from eldritch abominations and horrors and things. We've got the complete unknown here. Oh no. I don't recognise that, but I'm immediately reminded of an anglerfish from that glowy green bit there. And this is a complete unknown. It's the one we unlocked last time. This one we've at least been dealing with a little bit, but we had little things. I'm trying to refresh myself a little bit because it's been a few weeks since I last played. So I've got to remember who goes where and does what. Like, I remember we've got in here someone with a blue weapon specifically for dealing with this guy when the fragment of the universe breaks loose. Trying to remember who else does what. Let's send them to someone to work in with this one. If I recall correctly, I need to refresh real carefully. We want to avoid repression work, right? Oh, attachment work. No. Agent who performs repressions work will gain that, yeah. So we want to be doing red. See, this is why I want to take a moment to just try and figure this out. So go there, and let's do some work. We've got 120 power on quota this time. You are, if I recall, Insight. You are. Let's send off. Oh, look at that, tier 3 on Everett. You go for Everett. Sin, I think, is just like attachments and insight work right there. Let's go to insight. We've got an objective from our information department to do insight work, and we'll send in true insight. Shall be done here. Yes. Fragment of the universe. High attachment. Common. Double checking lists. That's okay. This one though, I do recall as soon as we hit level 2 on meltdowns, this one gets an auto breach, which is still kind of painful. But that's why we've got some appropriate weaponry in the area to try and deal with it a little bit, which is, yep, over here on Noah. Noah is the one with the justice sword. I didn't quite appreciate the irony of that one until now, but there we go. Eugene can go and do that. This one, though, we need to get this one going. High on repression, we just need to get the stuff sorted out on this little thing who likes to go here, there, and everywhere, as I recall. I'll send Noah to work on that one, actually. And now this one. This one's the dangerous one because we know absolutely nothing about it. And I am, again, thinking of an anglerfish with that... is that a cloverleaf? The pile of what looks like it might be either fluff or rice with an anglerfish glow thing bobbing out the front. This won't go horribly at all. I agree. I don't know what I'm dealing with. You go in there, please, and we'll hope for the best. This is going to be bad. I was of two minds of even recording this one right from the start of like this morning when I woke up. It's like, what should I open up with? I want to talk a little bit about health and mental issues. So let's go with the mental game, which is Lobotamy Corporation. Ooh, that was. Oh, that's because I got so many things starting at once. And then it's like, but this is a complex game, and it's been a bit since I played. Do I remember everything? I obviously don't. And then it's like, it's only going to get worse if you leave it alone for longer. Get in there, you silly bugger, and do it. Why are you unhappy? Oh, because I never actually do anything with you. Actually, that's fair. Actually, I never do anything with you. I will send someone to use you. Cumulative time is at 6 minutes 21. That's okay. If ordered to return the behaviour adjustment within 30 seconds of equipping it, will die shortly afterwards. Okay, so I've got to wait at least 30 seconds before I send them to put it back. Yes, good thing I thought to check on that. Let's again send one of the rookies in for this one. Let's send in Mabel for that, please. If you wears SP hits 0 while equipped, instant die. Am I missing things? There's no method. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning. Forget how it even exists. So, I get the feeling that means I need to leave someone on with that equipped just to max out the time or something. I'm not entirely sure. That said, though, this new one isn't going very well at all. Already got 6 reds, 7 reds. Ooh, I have to see how that one goes. Just keep on going, honestly. Actually, we've got some boxes on this one. We could unlock some stuff. Right, guidelines, please. Committing repression work showed the best NG results. The work produced a good number of PE boxes, but negatively affected the health of FO244. Okay, so the health of the anomaly is actually affected by repression work, which is also. No wonder that's got all high. Okay, so I need to avoid repression with this guy then. Just getting the preferences would yield that, but this is like how good the work results are usually. Okay. Next one. Any work other than repression was found to improve her health. Okay. After repeated repression work, collapsed to weak mode on the floor. Once it had passed, Oswin, who carried out the work process, began to suffer unidentifiable symptoms. Soon, FO244 was born anew, so something happens to the person who repressed it when it collapses. Okay. Okay, 5% of a gift, a horn hat, which grants 2 hit points and 2 spirit points. Excellent. Okay, very good. Don't quite have enough to get the observational basic info on this anomaly though. But that tells me we don't want to do repression. I think its appearance has changed slightly. Okay. Right. So we want to be doing level 1 red or level 1 to 3 white on this one. Emma. No, let's send Reinhardt. Reinhardt's a slightly more experienced one. Reinhardt, go do some level 2 white on it, please. Okay, that'll help. Let's go ahead and send in you there. Red, send over. Wait, wasn't there a danger zone? Oh yeah, this one was danger zone if sent in level 1 red. Yeah, as long as we don't send someone in here with level 1 red, we're good. Though this one inflicts a lot of red damage while being worked with. Let's send in Tasha, she's got 63 hit points, she's good. And this one, Insights. Let's again send in Everett and do another round over there. Oh, yep, okay, that didn't look good. 0484 is escape containment, we must suppress and recapture it as soon as possible. Well, the thing is, it's escape containment by setting itself on fire. You know? So I find that is rather bad. The question is, where is it? Anton has died. Wait, where's Anton? Anton. It's here. It's in a completely separate region. What are you doing up here? Okay, right. Anton was killed. Anton is someone who's one of our whites equipped. He was one of our mid-tier ones, I think. Oh no, Anton was actually one of our... was a bit more experienced, but he was still one of our rookies. Okay, right. So, thing is, I don't know what to do about you. And the area you've appeared in, I've only got red and white attack options. Also, you've only just done that. Let's suppress. Let's see, where is everyone? Tasha is currently en route. Everett is currently in the middle of actually working with Punching Bird, so can't be sent. So it randomly popped up and immediately killed one of my workers. Whoa! Never mind. Ignore suppression order, please. Let's keep people away from that. Unless they've got a ranged weapon, that might be the trick, actually. Right. That's 2 losses from my command team as well. This is not great. Do I have any more ranged weaponry? Riot stick. Penitence. I do. I have one person with ranged attack, which is Everett, but Everett is currently busy. Right. I just need to keep Tasha away from there. Everett, finish please. I need you over here because anyone I send in with melee is not great. Also, Dawn. Oh no. Gain understanding incomprehensible. Okay. Teth level. Noah, this is what you're equipped with the Sword of Justice for. Let's off we go and try and deal with that. I should also send in, I think, anyone who's got ranged attacks. So that would be you, Emma, with the soda. So no, I've got 2 things right. Oh no! Wait. Justice is. You've appeared in 2 places, buddy. One of which I can't do anything about. Don't want... Leave it alone, Everett, please. You're needed for something else. Thank you. Noah is doing absolutely fine. Okay, good, yeah. So that Noah's got a good combination for dealing with that. Where's Tanya? Okay, Tanya is actually going on the way back there. Everett, I can't send you to get healed up. I need you to deal with this guy ASAP. Otherwise, Tanya's going to walk into it. Okay, good, yeah. Ranged attack, it doesn't really care. Oh, no, actually. Tanya is an honest hunter, apparently. Also, I forgot that there was actually a slight difference in the walking routes up there, so that's okay, right. Down here, suppression has been completed on this guy. But... yeah, I'll send Tanya that way. Tanya's got a lot of health after all. They comprehend nothing in the bid to understand. Mabel stopped moving. Punching Birds escapes. I think that was Fragment of the Universe that just did that. Because someone said nothing, and then that happened. I don't know enough about Fragment of the Universe. What the heck happened? I don't understand what happened at all there, apart from the fact I've just lost someone else. Right. Mabel's mind was weaker. Please take care of them quickly. Well, the moment you said that, she was already going down. We've also got Mockingbird out and about. Sorry, Mockingbird, Punching Bird. Actually, no, Punching Bird's apparently back in. I suppose that happened. Punching Bird came out. Mabel had that episode, and then Punching Bird immediately went back in. So I guess Mabel succumbing actually reset Punching Bird and sent Punching Bird back into position. It also doesn't seem to be doing anything, that one. Right. I do not know what to do with you. Except for the fact that Instinct work didn't seem to do very much. Let's check Insight work. Oh, Insight is all high. Okay, right. Yep, I'll try Insight then for more boxes when you're dealt with, but you are currently... Look at that. 3 people, 3 sets of equipment are gone. That is not great. Manufacture you, manufacture you, manufacture you. Multiple sets of equipment are required. Just have to try and get everything back online. You're all good. We need to return... Wait a second. I don't think that was this one triggering. Was it? I don't think it was. Yeah, because it was a fragment of the universe that activated. It was Mabel that was carrying it. Though Mabel lost all health and all sanity. when she collapsed. Not much seems to be happening over there. Ugh. Oh well, we need to keep working though. We need to keep working. Let's see. Side to attachments. Fill off loads. Panicked. I'm mildly panicking, I think, because so I want to do well. I want to show things be good. Eugene, go over there, please. But it's also like I'm very much getting caught up with like what's going on, why is it happening, and I don't understand at all. Yeah, let's send in for some insights. Let's send in Reinhardt again. Off we go. I could do with that being resolved, but oh, there we go. So that was doing something. It was being very slow about it. But yeah, don't go melee, go ranged if this one breaks loose. That anglerfish comparison was actually right on the nose. 0408, you are... I want to do some insight work on you, please. Any level is apparently acceptable. I will send Igor back in to have a look-see. And hopefully this time it won't break out, because apparently... This is a problem child, this one. All the energy collected for today, we can end the day. Any will be extra, make us prosperous. I want to find out a bit more about this one if I can. Ideally. But that was like either when we hit level 3 or because we had a bad work result and it turned into a literal man trap blocking access to another anomaly, and that was actually really bad. I know, there's been losses, there's been severe losses. Not a lot we can do about that, though. It's just a good thing this area's got mostly passive stuff. I say as something happens. Oh, those two. One's already been worked on. We can easily send one over to one sen. Ooh, that's not going well. You're not going to break out again, are you? You are. Okay, right. Anytime there is any kind of bad work results, this one breaks out. That is very bad. The question is, where is it going to go? Oh wait, no, it's because it's counting down right now. Okay, so you've appeared somewhere. This has been a horrendous day, I'm just going to say. There it is. It's popped up on an access route that we're not actually using right now. Okay, that's fine. So you're actually okay over there. But anytime there's a negative result, it pops out. That is terrible, actually. Let's see. Let's get some guidelines in place, I think, rather than knowing that. Whenever a result is bad, the quill off counter lowers. Okay. When work took less than 40 seconds to complete, the quill off counter lowered. That is not helpful. It breaks out whenever the work result appears to be bad. Or is it just flat out whenever it's worked with? I don't know. But we've been in combat mode the whole time because of this guy primarily, actually. Can we get a bit more on this one? We can. Okay, right. Let's find out, while the dramatic music's going on in the background, let's find out a bit more about FO244, and then we'll end this workday because we can unlock remaining information on this one. Non-escaping. Really? I thought you escaped the last time, though. Gives a 10th level red melee weapon and has a suit which has got some endurance but mostly not strong, but we can manufacture a fair number. That's something else this game does. It's like the more useful a piece of equipment is, the less of them you can actually fabricate, and the more expensive they get. Let's get the basic information out. Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so the cluster it showed on the bio is actually that white bit in the front there. The rest of it, I'm guessing, is the Beast, because it's only showing the eyes as the entity there. 9 to 12, 5 to 8, 0 to 4. Okay, it doesn't escape apparently. Give me the records, please. A self-loathing abnormality that spends every day letting out miserable screams. It wishes to break the cycle of the curse, but there is no way to do so. Oh no. Beauty was once a fair lady with charming green eyes. Yep, green eyes. One day, this poor lady learns of a job opening in the Manor of the Count with the promise of hefty payment. The Count has a monstrous appearance. Rumour says anyone who dares enter his manor is never seen again. It must be that hideous monster preying on people. With that thought in her mind, she brought a very sharp knife with her. The lady was hired and worked in the manor. Contrary to the rumour, the monster was nowhere to be seen. Sometimes at night she could hear a voice. It was very kind and compensated her for her troubles handsomely. Working in the manor, the lady bore a greedy thought. If the Count was gone, I could take all his possessions for myself. Oh, no. One day she went inside the Count's room, the room where she was instructed to never enter during the day. There she saw the Count's true form. He was truly horrendous. Hundreds of eyes, 4 legs. He was neither human nor animal. They thought, perhaps such a hideous monster would be better off if it didn't exist. She proceeded to stab the beast with a knife. Surprisingly, the beast laughed in its last moments. Before the lady could even ask why it was laughing, she began to change. Hundreds of eyes formed and a thick coat of fur grew on her. Soon she turned into the beast. Now the manor and all its riches belonged to her. Rumour says anyone who dares enter the Count's manor is never seen again. Oh dear. So this one seems to be based on the Beauty and the Beast fairy tale. But in this case, the beast is actually a curse, which is passes on from the Lord of the Manor. The lady went in, she became greedy, thinking, I can take more for myself. The Lord was nice. The Lord stayed away from her. The Lord thanked her for her work when she was not able to see their true form. And then she went in and got greedy, and the greed got the better of her, and she turned into the beast. She got what she sought, but she was forever changed in the process. So this one is actually a lesson on the dangers of greed. Huh. Non-escaping, though. I thought for sure I saw parts of it escaping around the place. Though maybe that was because I didn't know about the guidance, which is like, don't do repression. I saw repression was like all high, so I was doing repression. So I think flat out, I did it so much it collapsed. And that caused some kind of breach. I don't know. You, though, Mr. Bugger, you're gonna be a problem. I can tell. You're really being a problem. But anyway, let's go ahead and end the work day, because I don't feel like letting you sit there, because if you escape so easily and you just sit there even when ranged attacks, I'm wondering if you are left outside without catching anyone for a while, if some other effect triggers. And I fully expect that, given that you are a 10th level creature. You are 10th level, aren't you? We don't know. Yeah, okay. End work day. Lost 3 people. 7 people survived. 3 people died, so 70% survival rating, 80%. First trumpet. Don't know what that means. Oh well. Noah got a justice improvement, as you probably expect. Let's see, Tasha got more health. Tasha's our major tank of the group, honestly. Okay, proceed to next day. Yes, we have learned much. Ugh, jeez. Gotta say, I am feeling calmer despite the fact I'm burying myself in eldritch horror, effectively. Okay, let's see. TO 977. Excessive aspiration will bring about unwarranted frenzy. 0982, it literally makes itself into the safest place on Earth. So this one sounds like someone that would try to lure agents into its containment room and then they would never leave, I'm guessing. Makes itself into the safest place on Earth. So either that or it's got its own little world kind of thing going on, I'm guessing. 0991. Actually, does the O or T, does that imply its difficulty level? It might. This portrait encapsulates a moment. It is what we are destined to lose. No thank you, I think about that stuff far too often. Right. Excessive aspiration. Or literally make yourself a place. I want a safe place. I want to trap people. I don't know. Okay. 0982, I think sounds like, well, it might lure people in, while this one sounds like it might go on a rampage. Let's go for 977, sure. I think the T or the O might refer to just like what the overall level is of things. Right. Manager, among these three letters in the alphabet A, B or C, which would you select? B? Picked one. Good, now listen carefully. People who choose B are detail-oriented. Okay? They are rational, realistic and honest in their needs, even to the point where others may perceive them as snobs. You had me right up until you got to the snob part of it. However, the pursuit of practical interest and a tendency to avoid loss will lead them to success. Personally, I dislike the letter B. This is a new pastime among the employees. I find it rather uninteresting. There's no scientific basis behind these observations, but it's admittedly a little fun to waste time with these tests. You know, maybe I could imagine whether I would have been this or that kind of person if I were human. It is too odd for me to think about that. Sorry, is it? Honestly, no, it's not really. I mean, it's called escapism. Everyone thinks of other worlds where they could be something else at some point or other. Some more than most, depending on the actual situation in this world. Okay, let's see. Letter Z. Zoo. O. Ox. What are you doing? Hey, that's cheating. That's not a place at all. It doesn't count. Go on, yes, sir. Oops, I didn't know you were here, sir. Samurai, yes, sir. Sorry, I know we weren't supposed to slack during work hours, but he insisted we, What? You started it. You wanted to get back at me for last time, remember? Oh dear, some people are having a bit of fun at work. How dare they? Shut it, you dog. I'll think about the appropriate response to this case later. You two, focus on your work. Of course, Sapphire, sir. We're sorry. Looks like word chaining is starting to become one of the more popular pastimes here again. Again? Do you happen to enjoy word chaining, Manager? Yes, I begin to get lost in thought. Oh, memory. Why are we seeing the flashback? James, you know you can't enter the cell for work when your mental corruption level is above 80%. It's against the rules. Wait. James. Yesod was on first name terms with an employee. This implies something bad is going to happen. I know, just this once, please. You know what happens when I fail to finish the assigned work regime. Besides, you know how Sally went at 80% one time and came out fine? I'm only at 81%, please. Sounds a bit desperate there. Come on, what are friends for? Acting so strict with employees will end up isolating you. It'll be so lonely. Well, 82% she shouldn't have gone in there either. I think the 80% cutoff is more like before that it's a lot safer. After that there's greater chance of stuff going wrong. Just kidding. Even if all the employees would hate you, I'll still be your playmate. You know the word playmate has no place in this corp. Whoops, my bad. Anyway, can I please get to work now, my lord Yesod? Don't forget that I cut some slack yesterday when you were playing word chain. Fine, but just this once. He's smiling. Also, there's a creepy background thing going on. Make sure to take a psychological examination right afterwards. You bet. Thank you. Yes, I'll see you in a bit. And a bit turned out to be longer than expected. At times, I see hallucinations when I change my clothes. Through the clothing, I can see my skin covered with festering boils. Of course, my body is perfectly fine when I open my eyes. It's come to a point where I've begun to find the sight of my normal skin strange and unnatural. Oh. I can't help but ask myself, why is my body intact? Why is it not rotting? I've asked the other Sephiroth about these visions, but it seems I'm the only one who's experienced this. Mission, why won't it rot? Through attachment work, we can build bonds with abnormalities, and abnormalities in possession of social desires have a tendency to show their discontent if such needs are unsatisfied. This behaviour will occur regardless of whether they have full stomach and a spotless containment unit. Okay, so that's why attachment's important. Got it. Yeah, I will expand the information team. I brought in a T anomaly. Will it turn out to be a Teth? I don't know. Okay, right. So, research. Display damage. Interface visualizes damage done by abnormalities and agents. Or reduce fear damage for clerks. I think let's get this one. Get the damage UI online. Right, I've got recruitment drive to do, sadly. So much for control team being the easy assignment, eh? Now that said, I think that was the T rated one, so that turned out to be a Teth. Though actually, O, that's, yeah, the lowest grade is Zayn. What does O mean? I don't know. Anyway, hi to people. You are Owen, Ramirez, and Nicholas. Welcome to the easy shift where nothing happens ever. Yes. I really need to get my hands on the soda machine because, well, I'm running out of soda equipment very quickly. Okay, let's see. Also, I need more range options in here. I've only got one. I will give, I think, Ramirez. For some reason I'm thinking of like something from YouTube, like Ramirez being a side character or something. It's something or other. I'm not entirely sure. However, Ramirez, actually no, who's got better stats? 17, 17. They're all about the same, honestly. There's a slight variance. Ramirez has got more temperance but less justice. Let's give it to Owen. Let's give it to Owen. Owen, you get the other Teth gun. Though actually, I need more guns flat out. Now that I think about it. Okay, Ramirez, you get the another penitence, and then Nicholas, you remain red. So we've got 2 reds, 2 whites. Sorry, 3 reds. I might as well give you the other penitence as well, actually. Right, what have I got for suits? Not much. Everyone's currently equipped out. You're okay up there. You are... I think let's give you... Since you've got the melee weapon, I'll give you... I think... Actually no, the beak has better physical resistance, but this one has better purple resistance on the Zayn, just in general. So Zayn the penitence set. Let's give you penitence. Let's give you also a penitence, and let Nicholas, I guess, gets the beak. Look at the soda. 112.8. It's literally the worst set of armor I've got unlocked. And yet I want to get the soda machine just so I can restock on the equipment because its weapon is a ranged option. Anyway, do I want to reinforce anyone? Probably not right now, I don't think, if I'm entirely honest with you. Except maybe Noah. Maybe make Noah a bit tougher, actually. Strengthen Noah slightly will cost me 2 lob. But it helps safeguard that equipment he's wearing. Kind of like how Tasha's got massive health. Noah's has got the second highest at 54, I think. Yep, second highest. Okay. Right, begin. Noah with the sword of justice shall slay down the wicked and the unclean. Yes. You are... I thought you were asleep for a moment there, but it's because I was paused. Right. Says you're an O. No, F-O to Teth. Okay, so the first letter does not, because this started with an F and it was turned out to be a Teth level 1. Okay, I thought from over there that might be a means of decoding it, but no. What have we got for the new guy? The new guy is... a beating heart suspended in a containment jar. Oh joy. Also, it's an equipment type. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I agree. You are volunteering. Go do that, please. You are. Anyway, Beauty and the Beast. Send someone off to do some white work with you. Actually, I need to try and send someone in to do work with this one. White. Who's my best white? That is actually Noah, who has actually got significantly higher resistance than anyone else as well. Last time did show when we found into the universe, we can be a bit more careful with it. It can be dealt with as long as I'm watching what's going on. It's just that I can't let it wail on people who don't have good armor. And honestly, having something with blue damage is a lot more effective at dealing with it. I still don't understand this one's breakout pattern because the information didn't prepare me properly for it. Right. What to do... Yeah, what to attach and work. Okay. I'll send in... Right, I think... Yeah, I'll send Eugene in. White, Reinhardt. Okay, that's 4 on there. Okay. I'm not going to send anyone in for that one. This one, of course, we're going to go red with Tasha. Honestly, I do kind of want to get some more experience going on with others, so I'll send... I think... Let's send... Owen into here. Wait, no, when this one goes bad, it hurts. What was my objective? My objective was to do attachment works. Okay, right. Attachments. Right, I need to do that actually in general, so send in Owen to do that over there. You, I don't think you like attachment, right? You're okay with attachments. Don't have anyone that's really good with attachments up here, though. I'll send in your specialist handler, though. There we go, tasking done. Right, let's get the workday underway, yes. I will prove myself worthy as the leader of this facility, as I continue to try and get my mental balance back in check a little bit more. We're about to have a Queeroth meltdown, that's okay. As soon as some more stuff pops in, there we go. You are currently being worked though, so you are good. Okay, so you have attached... Requires 10 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We have locked in at 50. Right. That's actually going pretty well, that one. Right. Heart without an owner still beats after being removed from its body. Those who equip the Heart of Aspiration will benefit from increased hit points and attack speed. Okay, so that's a good one. Punisher Bird wasn't too thrilled about what happened there. You're doing fine, though. 0484 has escape containment. It's happy in its escape containment. Does it? So it also escapes whenever it is worked with. Also, it's in the line over here for... Right. You escape whenever you worked with, or is it associated with work type? There's got to be something that stops you from breaking loose like that. You know, I was literally about to send someone down that corridor. Right, Fragment of the Universe. Yeah, someone send someone in for an attachment work. I'll send in. Let's send in Eugene. I've just realised someone in here has actually got very low mental. Not Noah. The one who went, I think, to Beauty and the Beast has got low mental. Right. White. Yeah, let Reinhardt recover a little bit. Oh. Oh, I thought for a moment that it returned. It didn't. I think I need to deal with it actually just to get the intern sorted out. So, very well, I'll start suppression work. Let's see. What are my ranged options up here? We've got... You can do it. And the other one is actually... Owen, who's currently en route. Let's cancel that and send you to suppress instead. I'll then also reassign this one to Ramirez. Off you go, please. But I need to know what goes on with you. Okay, guideline 3. Facility systems and the employees will be unable to detect the abnormality when it escapes. I already noticed that one. Thus, the manager will need to manually pinpoint it and order the suppression directly. The thing is, it seems to escape constantly. So please... Okay, so the question is, if I have multiple engaging, is that a problem? Also, notice that it's saying weak, so we know that this thing's actually taking extra damage from this. Just driving it back. Okay, that seems to be in hand. You're level 2 now. When borrowed, its rate of contraction will double, enhancing the borrower's vigor and strength. If one is ordered to return the Heart of Aspiration without attacking... Oh, without attacking? They lose their mind and have increasing violent tendencies. They will attempt to attack everything nearby. So they have a mental break. It sounds like. And yeah, I think it sounds like having 2 guns in each area is probably going to be a really good idea. Right. As for you, we've actually got some boxes going on, so we can actually start to craft some stuff. You've actually got a really, really good resistance to black. You've also got a black style attack. You're my first black dealing weapon, I believe. You are a melee type, though. I do want to work with you some more then, just to get that sorted out. Please give me better equipment. I want equipment, please, and thank you. Send for another attachment round. Let's send in Reinhardt for that. Beauty and the Beast. Just keeping this very healthy. Insights. Eugene, you can go. Okay. We need something to break loose, though. Actually, who did I... Uh-oh. That was level 2 popping right there, so the Fruit of Aspiration has just broken loose. Right. Though actually, because there's one down there, that does help a fair bit. Up here I will tell Everett and Tasha to intercept. Down here, just have to keep an eye out. It was Igor I sent in with a standard riot stick. Yeah, let's get this suppressed. You're doing good, right. Igor has now had a chance to attack someone, so that is good. Heart of Aspiration, condition 2 has been met. Excessive Aspiration will bring on Water Fury. If one is ordered to return the Heart of Aspiration within 30 seconds of borrowing, the same result as above. Okay, so it's got to be, you've got to have it attack something, and it's got to be within the time frame allowed. Everett is kind of getting wailed on a bit there, but Tasha is about to join in. So Everett pull back. Down here is ongoing. Some people are kind of getting hurt a bit, so withdraw. Noah is currently face tanking the area, that's okay. Tasha is now in. Bring it back Everett with the gun. Actually, I should bring in Owen as well. Very good. Keep it steady. Okay, instant suppressed. That one is back in its cage, of course. Though that said, insights seems to this guy breaks out whenever absolutely possible. So not great. Reinhardt, you go and deal with that one, please. The music is climbing, even though there's things going on. Tasha is just absolutely tanking this. Oh, it's decided it wants to go to a different target, that's okay. They complied with nothing in their bid to understand, they simply did so. Okay. And no one collapsed. Okay, right. So, I'm not sure what happened in the previous day then, when we lost someone the moment there was a suppression. Though Mockingbird did break loose. Mockingbird? Why do I keep calling you Mockingbird? Punching Bird did break loose. Panic Buzz will also return after a period of time. No, there's nothing here about... I think return to normal, the fact that they had a mental break and then immediately passed on, that counted as the mental break ending, and so that just defaulted back to return the Punching Bird back to containment, I think. Anyway, Heart of Aspiration, we're about to find out what happens if it hits 3 minutes. So that's all okay. Common work for you. I am definitely feeling like I'm getting back into the swing of this. These people could use a bit of recovery time, though. Whoops, leave it be. Yeah. Why am I hitting escape to close things? Some games require that, so I'm in the habit of sometimes just pressing it when I'm trying to close a window. Common. Yeah, just keep on doing attachment work, honestly, because we only need one more attachment work, actually. Attachment. Eugene, go get attached to the fragment of the universe, please. Beauty and the Beast. We want to get a insight work for you. You know, let's send in Noah. Noah built the Ark after all, so you know, Noah must have some insight. Everyone's recovered. Good. Tasha, go. Sin. Let's send in Owen. Punching Bird kind of just keeps having a bit of trouble whenever I send anything other than white, so I think I'll just keep on going for white. And I'll send in Ramirez for a round over there. I just hope that's level 4, right. Okay, level 4. Employees who did not attack any targets before returning the heart, or those who returned the heart before 30 seconds passed, enter a state of derangement, repeating mindless killings with their enhanced strength. Okay, so this thing can... It doesn't say anything about leaving it equipped. It's just that you must not return the Heart of Aspiration within 30 seconds. Or before attacking something. But as it happened, it's in the same area as Fragment of the Universe. There was a breakout, and so the conditions have been met fully. This is actually a really... it says it's test level. Is there any bad sign in having it constantly equipped? Oh, it's got a little symbol on him there. Huh. If I know there's going to be a fight, this thing is actually a very helpful test level. Admittedly, I can't get any equipment or anything for it, but it is still fine. I'm slightly confused. I'm already feeling better spirits than yesterday. Right. You're happy, you're happy, you're happy, you're happy. I do need to do some more work for you guys. Because I'm just trying to gather the parts for your equipment starting to pop up. I mean, you've got... This is actually one of the worst suits. I mean, it's test level even, but it's only got 0.8, and then it's weak to black and pale. But it's got a red weapon on it, which might be more useful to me, but the suit itself is actually not very good. So yeah, not entirely sure. I do have to keep checking to remind myself though of what I want to send into it. Let's send Emma in for that another round. Oh. Oh, hello. This one had a good result, and it didn't break loose. Okay, so if we need to work with this one with a skilled operator then. Because let's get all these unlocked. There we go. Ego gift, a lantern, mouth 2, plus 5 hit points. Okay. High, common, low. Okay, so we do want to be doing insight work on it. We want to get this thing... We want this thing to be working as effectively as possible to keep it contained. So we do want to be sending in someone with higher skills, it sounds like. No, I'll keep working on that guy. Right. From the universe, you are... Attachment work. You're good. Eugene, if you please. I think we've actually got this area kind of sorted out. The fact we found it with a fourth slot being another attachment actually helps. Oh, Punching Bird escaped. Why? Why is Punching Bird escaped? Yeah. Well, as long as we don't suppress it, we're good. But I'm not sure why it's escaped, actually. Right. Yep, the bird is... the bird is beating up the interns. Wait, no, it's attacking Ramirez. Why are you attacking Ramirez? I think, wasn't Ramirez the one I sent to work on it? It came out. It came out and just pegged him a few times. Okay, sure. You do you, Punishing Bird. Let's see if this one, if 484 is going to be... Oh! No, it was happy, and then it broke out. Right, okay, so... Why does it break out? There it is. Right in front of Punishing Bird. So it's blocking this entire access route. Well, actually no, because the access route is through the top. Okay, let's go ahead and push this one out of here with these two. Don't know. Ever it looks like they're hurt or something. One eye's firmly closed. That's okay though. Actually, I can end the workday. I want to get a bit more about this one though. I mean, escape information we kind of got what's wanted, but I will check it to be sure. Maximum quill counter is 1. Weak, endured, normal, vulnerable. It seemed to break out nearly every time someone works with it. But quill counter 1. That implies that maybe it's... Is it every time this advances it pops out? Should I be paying more attention to that? Probably, because it keeps climbing, but anyway, let's see. What have we got though? Equipment-wise, minor weakness to black, very weak to pale. We've not found anything resistant to pale yet. Some okay red and slightly better white resistances though for its suit. That's not too bad. Its weapon is a mace with mouths on it, black type, slow attack, medium range, high damage. So another black weapon type. Okay. Just got to convince to go back into a containment. We need better ranged options, but honestly I don't think I'm going to get them until I get like a higher class anomaly in here. With that said though, I think I'll let the agents finish their current runs and then we'll go ahead and proceed from there. There we go. Okay, so you are... I don't like the fact that this thing's containment unit, despite the solid reinforced walls and things, it's not contained in any way, shape or form. That is kind of... yeah, this thing seems to be able to swim through walls and we've not found a way to stop it. That's concerning, to put it mildly. Anyway, there we go, we've got some points in to once in. Let's do a quick round to make sure we can't manufacture any more equipment pieces just now. We can make another piece down here actually. I think another... Well, this thing's actually got a staff weapon, it's got medium range, so maybe that's... No. I think medium range might not be able to deal with that... with the anglerfish one. Suits. This suit's kind of bad though against if it comes into black or blue. Give me another weapon from you. And then you, we're still trying to gather information. Okay, end the day. First trumpet, trumpet end. First trumpet, trumpet ends. I don't know what the trumpets are, but everyone came through that just fine. Noah got Oh, Noah got a level up in spirit points. Tasha got more hit points. That's not surprising at all. Eugene got temperance update. Let's see. Prudence got for Reinhardt, who's now rank 2. Yeah, I was trying to make sure people were trying to do some more work. I should get some people doing some more instinct work just to get the hit points up a bit. In general, my facility doesn't really have that. See you next day. Yes. Okay. Definitely made some good progress though. Day 10. Oh, where's someone else? Well, you've suddenly got a more realistic image. Manager, is something wrong? Everything is in ruins over here. It's like it's black, it's blood spattered. There's bodies around the place. Manager, is something on? Yes, something is very wrong. Ah, I see. Just wait a moment. If you cannot bear to look, you should close your eyes. And then we're back to this. I close my eyes and it's back to this. What? Does that mean this is some kind of vision which is different from the reality that's physically around me? Is this like a separate little world inside my mind with direct connection? Because you are an AI after all. If you can't bear to look, you should close your eyes. So I actually managed to open my eyes and that's what I saw. Oh dear. There, I fixed it. There was a system error. How strange. It shouldn't have been so easily compromised. The fact that it's compromised implies that that was real what I just saw. Oh dear. It's a technology originally developed during the war, now widely used for commercial purposes. It's not that impressive a technology really. The human brain is fragile. Seeing such a cruel and shocking sight may unintentionally lead to a momentary shutdown of the brain functions. If a manager like you were to suffer such a reaction, it would be very troublesome for me. So I installed a cognition filter on your display. I'm viewing the world through a lens. This is not real. Great. While the cognition filter functions, dead employees will look like cute dolls splattered with red paint. Abnormalities, even those who could ravage your mental state just by being in your sight, will be reduced to durable toys on the screen of your office. Trust me, before the cognition filter was installed, many a manager lost their sanity on that seat. It's not just that this is definitely been a style of things so far, but then your image also drastically changed as well. I cannot allow you to join them. So I'm doing okay as a manager, and she's actively saying, I don't want to let you go insane. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm already insane. I thought this was already well established. Things are not as they seem. If that was a display, you're in the same graphical style, so this must also be false. Great. Great. So it's not just the abnormalities in containment generating power, it's also my management staff and the AI and the room I'm sitting in. Right. That day, James released 2 abnormalities on purpose, and eventually 3 clerks and 4 agents were killed. Yes, so something did happen. As you may know, having 2 abnormalities breach and losing 4 agents is a rather significant loss of manpower. Of course, it was I who ordered James to be gunned down. I know the kind of place we work in. I am not regretful of the fact I was unable to stop him. It's that I regret having developed a personal relationship with him. Yeah, the moment you referred to him as James, given how you act now, it's like, this isn't going to end well. The fact he deliberately went in and released 2 things, though, kind of indicates that the percentage corruption rates isn't really an indicator of what might happen. It's just a general indicator of overall mental condition. It's not the compromise, the corruption could be in different forms. In James's case, it was it drove to the point where he was going to release some stuff. The other person who went in and came out without issue was compromised in some other way. I was careless of my position and let my subordinate exploit me. Chatting, games, yes, all of it was fun. James was a good joker too. Of course, I had fun playing word chain. We grew so intimate I would forgive his trivial rule violations. Oh, so there was a pattern? But the price I had to pay for the error I made was not trivial in any way. Manager, this is Lobotamy Corporation. We see body bags every single day. It's a lonely place. Sometimes you will feel the urge to share the distress and anxiety with someone else, to have a friend. But manager, whenever you feel lonely, please remember that what happened to me, and try not to make the same mistake as I did. Do not worry, you are my friend. I will follow what you say perfectly. I mean, no, I am skeptical of everything right now. You will be able to get over meaningless deaths that way. I envy Angela. She is truly a heartless monster. You mean our AI friend? People say that I'm too rational. Yesod the cold-blooded machine, Yesod the viper, Yesod the cruel and emotionless, a frigid being who won't even bat an eye at the deaths of dozens of employees. I won't deny that I deserve the reputation. However, whoever built this place has to be a much more cruel person than I am. Sometimes I wish I were an AI without emotion. So you do have emotion. A vague sense of sympathy will only cloud your judgment. You are bound to make mistakes that way. Why would they place AIs with emotion to handle the facility if they were well aware that emotion would only get in the way? Do you know the answer? The cusp of perfection. The best course of action to handle things before everything turns sour. All will remain in order so long as the abnormalities are managed with the best results. Please be sure to handle everything carefully. As far as I know, this is the best way to ensure nothing bad occurs. Goal: end the workday without a bad result. Ew. Considering I'm about to get an unknown... Actually, no. I've got one more level up in the information team, and then I'll be unlocking a new block. So I won't be getting a new abnormality. I just have to avoid a bad result. And the information team upgrade is flat out now reduce damage to clerks. Okay, sure, confirm. Give me that. Okay. So we still don't know much about this one, but as I said, we did kind of look out having to pick up another equipable in the 4th slot of information team. And actually, this one is better than the one over here. This one has to be handled with care. Yeah, 0996. Of course, we can see enter panic. If SP is 0, they'll die. This one has an insta-kill condition, but while active, boosts justice but reduces prudence. This one, though, as long as they actually get into a fight of some sort and attack something, there's no drawbacks to this one. And it's in an area where there's... Well, we've got several anomalies that like to break loose. So, odds are, with this one, you can very easily get that. And get someone to actually have a fight without too much trouble. That said, though, we're going to end it there. We have run over an hour, but this game, I also know that it tends to do that a bit as well. And that's fine and dandy, and honestly, I do feel a lot better having done and recording this one. There is another video coming out, which is another part of Heart of the Machine, but then I did that one and then started having the voice in whisper, is this good enough? Should you post this? And it's like, and then it's like, yeah. So as I said, mental hang-ups last week, I apologise. This week should be much better. But yeah, this has been Lobotamy Corporation. We have come through, well, better and worse. I feel like there is some underlying thing that's being hidden from us from what just happened between the days. Angela's got some kind of perception filter on us and it's hiding what seems to be a rather bad situation with bodies and blood and rust and all that stuff. It's just like, ugh. So something's happened at Lobotamy Corporation and I don't know what. But yeah, this has been Arma3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel. Give me those virtual head pats I oh so crave. And we'll catch you all some other time. Maybe I should give Noah the heart. Because Noah has the sword of justice. Of course, he needs the heart to go further in wielding that blade. This has sounded like the plots for an anime now, honestly. At least in Noah's corner of it. But yeah, I'll see you all later.